Actually, this corruption has been going on for years. Yeah, and let me very quickly describe what it is. You're a high-placed official, yeah, maybe in the city council in those days of Nairobi, okay? And there are some certain bylaws which apply to everybody in the city. Yeah, for instance, you cannot use Kenya Railways land, yeah? But because you're a high-placed official at the city council, you organize and you put up a semi-permanent structure on railway land, okay? And you're not paying any rent for it. It's a gift. And you operate this restaurant or car wash or whatever it is for years. Yeah, you're not paying any rent. You're on land illegally, but you're using your high office. Yeah, that to me is corruption. Very serious corruption. Now, what should worry Kenyans very much at the moment is that this corruption seems to have been taken a notch higher. Yeah, and I will give you a recent example, just in passing, because it's highly sensitive. Recently, the Dairy Board proposed the introduction of a law that would make it illegal for anybody to sell unprocessed milk. Now, if you're living in Kenya and you had tea this morning, chances are very high that the milk you used was unprocessed. You bought it off a farm. Yeah, you bought it off somebody who sells milk directly from milking their cows. Indeed, milking cows is the livelihood of very many Kenyans. Yeah, I don't have any figures, but if you have lived in Kenya, you will know there are very many people who depend on that for livelihood. There are very many Kenyans who have been educated from 2 or 3 cows. Yeah, milk sold every morning. It is estimated that 80% of the milk produced in Kenya is consumed unprocessed. Yeah, that is, it's sold as unprocessed milk. And people use it, without taking to a factory. Only a very little 20%, goes through milk processors. Now, apart from denying many struggling ordinary Kenyans a livelihood, what this law was going to do, it was going to be a huge advantage to milk processors. And we just need to ask the question, who are the largest milk processors in Kenya? Now, I discussed this in a lot of detail because this is extremely sensitive in my latest Club 1999 sensitive video. Yeah, and of course, this is owned by a very, very important and powerful people in Kenya. Okay, and in my Club 1999 sensitive video, I believe you can see all the details on your screens right now on how you can join. It's very easy. Okay, apart from this milk manenos, this family has recently been involved in another project. And in this project, there's emerging evidence that the main objective of this particular project will greatly benefit these big, powerful people in Kenya in a business sense, in a business way. So if you're not yet a member of Club 1999, make sure you catch that sensitive recording. Yeah, it should be up very late tonight or early tomorrow morning Kenyan time. Yeah, make sure you catch it. Yeah, it'll just shock you to your bones. Now, mercifully, what happened is that there was a lot of outcry. Kenyans stood up and said no. There was a lot of complaints. And the Dairy Board withdrew this piece of legislation that they were very serious about getting passed by Parliament so that it becomes a law. And there are many analysts who understand these things who are saying they were just unlucky. Because a lot of laws get passed in Kenya, when people are not aware. There's no public education, and for some strange reason, there's a media blackout. We don't read about these new laws so much on the media. And then we just wake up one morning and there's a new law. And it affects us, in a very negative way. That has been the norm in Kenya. And it is extremely sad, when some of these laws are actually corrupt laws. Laws which have been constructed and passed through Parliament with the chief aim and objective of making somebody a lot of money. Now, I'm sure these people practicing this kind of evil will tell themselves, will console themselves, we are not looting public funds. We are not stealing from the people of Kenya. We are not getting involved in corrupt government deals. However, I strongly disagree. Yeah, these are extremely corrupt laws because they damage the lives of Kenyans. Yeah, they affect Kenyans in a negative way. And even if they don't, yeah, it is totally immoral to pass a law where the chief aim of that law is to profit some individuals, profit a company. Now we have yet another example, yeah, that is unfolding right in the CBD of Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. In the next 2 or 3 months, yeah, some new legislation will come to the County Assembly of Nairobi and will most probably be passed. Now, you know, the people involved in these games are very clever. Yeah, they mask, they hide and mask what they're really doing, so that at face value, a law may look very good. Yeah, and this is no exception. Now, in this particular law, okay, the county government of Nairobi seeks to limit the number of bars in Nairobi to only 3,000. Now, just for comparison's sake, yeah, a survey in 2016 showed that Nairobi has 12,500 pubs. Now, this proposal is of course coming from the Liquor and Licensing Board, yeah, which is a government board. And whenever these laws come from such boards, one needs to be very cautious, yeah, and very careful in examining what this law really means. And this is no exception. Now, in my view, yeah, and according to the information I have, the main objective of this law, yeah, is to remove competition from the pub business and to make huge profits, yeah, for a few individuals who are established and own quite a number of pubs within Nairobi. Because why limit the number of pubs in Nairobi? Why? What would the reason for doing that be? Because yes, we know pubs are a nuisance. Yeah, they cause noise in the estates. But already it is known, and a court recently confirmed and reaffirmed this, that it is illegal, yeah, to have a pub in the estates, yeah, where people live. It is also illegal to have a bar, yeah, less than 300 meters away from a learning institution. Yeah, that's what the law says. However, we all know many bars which are above schools, below learning institutions, upstairs at the top floor of a residential building. We know those bars are there. They exist. Some of them are very popular. But instead of passing new suspect laws, yeah, that are really designed to profit and benefit a few people, yeah, in this industry, why not enforce the existing laws? Why not deal with corruption head-on? Yeah, because a lot of these bars exist because of corruption. People pay money to police stations. People pay money to administration police officers. People pay money to certain officials in county governments so that their bar exists and operates against the law. Now, if you want to get a clear clue of what is really going on here, you just need to take a close look at this statistic. It is estimated that every month, over 50 new bars are established somewhere in Nairobi. Every single month. And of course, these new entrants provide competition to existing bars. And I can bet you a good size of those 50 are illegal. Over 50 are illegal. Yeah, somebody has paid off somebody somewhere. Now, I'm not a fan of pubs, yeah, because they are big issues, especially for family people. Yeah, for instance, you don't want a pub anywhere near your residential place where you live, yeah, because the things that happen there are not conducive to growing children. However, it is also true to say that the law should treat everybody equally. In Kenya, everybody should have equal opportunity to engage in any activity that is legal, yeah, and having a pub is legal. And that is where my main point here is that when you try to skew a whole industry, yeah, to favor you and a few individuals, to favor the owner of pubs, yeah, powerful people who have connections at the Nairobi County government, then it is very wrong. But sadly, this is the kind of corruption that is on the rise in Kenya today. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist, yeah, to realize that the problem of the Liquor and Licensing Board is enforcement. Yeah, let them deal with that first before they start passing new laws, very funny new laws that are obviously designed to assist some certain people in their businesses. Because my hunch is that after this new law is passed, is when they'll take care of enforcing, this law and others. While common sense dictates, enforce fast before you pass new laws. But of course we know the aim, we know the objective. The objective is to pass this new law and then enforce so that a few people may make crazy profits by monopolizing the market unfairly. Now we shall move on to the State of the Nation address tomorrow by President Uhuru Kenyatta, and we shall do that immediately after the brief upcoming break. You don't want to miss this one.